Alright everyone, it is 7 o'clock and it's pretty dark out, so we are getting ready to go and let me see. There we go. I'm trying to hit this ISO. Alright everyone. Well, this is Rico's Aquariums. As you guys know, there used to be a big tank right here. That was the Beast. Now we're getting ready to make a trip all the way to New York. So for all you guys are wondering where the Beast is going, it's going to New York. And I'm sure it's not the end of the Beast. So if you want to continue to find out what's going on with the Beast, I suggest you stay and watch this video all the way to the end. And we'll also do an update and / probably interview with the new owner. I think you guys might be surprised on who it is, so let's get going.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
It is really cold out, let me just tell you. It is. My tire pressures are like 28 out. It is freezing out, so this is gonna be a fun ride. Wife's over here sneezing. How you feeling, hon?
Not ready.
Not ready? Are you gonna make this trip?
Barely.
Well, there you have it from Mrs. Rico. So, yeah. It is too early. It is 7:30. Have to stop, fill up still, and just document this trip. Really, it is very heavy, but it seems to be riding smooth. I'm being yelled at for no seatbelt right now, so. Hopefully this picture comes out pretty good, because it's been a while since I messed with it, so we'll see how it works. It's cold out there. Jeez. And like 20-something degrees out.
You can slide it, right? Or others?
Yeah, I'll slide it.
Yeah, I'm serious. Oh, you can. Yeah. All right.
Hold on. You had suction cups?
Suction cups in here.
I got it. Here's the suction cups.
You want to bring the pouch?
We're missing two though. Two big ones for one.
Hold on.
Big set.
Ready? Drop. 1, 2, 3, go. Body right down the rim. Down the rim? 2, 3, go. Go. Show, go. I'll work on it. Go. Go. Ready? Go.
Can I get
Stuck. Got another Johnson?
Oh, super.
The other one's giving it a little tilt while we hit it. Lift off there. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Drop.
That's the height, Carter? That's the height.
Sorry.
The ground is at different levels.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Good. You want to minimal lift stand out of the way? Get it higher.
Yeah, good. We'll probably have to pump that one higher than this one just to level it
You
out.
see the ground is low here.
So we're going to keep it low, right? We're going to keep it low. Let's keep it up a little bit.
You see the hub?
Look, this is like this. Okay, so you know what I mean? If we can move back,
let's get it on
what we got here, probably not too close to this.
We'll get it on the deck. And we'll roll it over. And then we'll walk it in.
We might be able to push it over, though. You want to put it up where you get
Introduce the wheels.
Alright, and then someone in the middle.
Where do you park? So this is where we're going in with it? The front wheel's going first.
Yeah, we're straight down the book.
We can go like this.
Slide it back.
Chilly out, ain't it? Just a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Stay with the car.
This is, yeah, we're gonna have to lift the blades from here. Think so. Ready? 1, 2, good.
Take us a block.
This one's gonna be how to get to the front.
Level it out first. Level it out now or?
Let's push it in.
Ready? All together?
Alright. Wait. Hold on. This part. Can you fix it? Push it in a little more. Kick it in, push it in. Alright, keep going. Keep on. There you go. Alright, together. Wait. Fix that part again. Keep it in level or whatever. Little more? Alright, good. Now, together. Okay, alright. Matter of fact, you might have to push your part out now because your Kindle's going to hit those out.
This car has the... You're missing the Kindle. The second page from the bottom. Take a look. There's no support to back it down. Just the front. Yeah, the car's have to come out. Go back. So, I'll let hold. You hold back.
Good, the car. Keep moving.
Back.
Okay.
Look at that.
Alright.
Pump it up. Ready?
Someone's got to be holding the weight up here.
Hey,
Just bring it in a little. Together.
the front one needs to go a little bit more this way. Yeah. Can you come up with me? Bring the front one in a little bit more. We're on the same page. He's trying to have it.
Feels like you go by.
Bring it to me.
So y'all use the room.
We'll be back here, so a little bit. Ready? Good. I'm knocking the wheel.
Hold on, they're pumping up. You see any one more person?
The wheels are locked, right?
And then you push it, find the wheel.
Keep touching back. Let's fall into us. Still even? You look even still? Yeah, you're pretty good.
And one pump, one wrong pump at the same time.
A little higher than Vito.
Because it thinks it's home.
Keep trying to finish it cool.
There you go. Working together. Nice.
Backstage.
How are you looking on that curve?
So far you look.
Look like you good.
Higher, you gotta go higher.
This is where it's gonna get sketchy, guys. So hold your hands on me.
Wait, hold on.
Stop.
You gotta go there.
Alright, so look, everybody, take this corner, people stay down here, this is gonna be the lightest in. Take this and just get it on this platform. Seriously. Okay. So everybody just hold the handles on that corner down there. Yes. Hope you guys do this real quick. Everybody just grab a handle. Fuck you think. Grab a handle.
Hold on a second. Should we get this closer first?
Yes.
Well, what's happening is this corner's already here. So this corner, we're just gonna shoot on the edge and get the weight. At least some weight on the dock that ain't gonna move.
Ready?
Yeah. Now there you go. Slide. Just slide. Yeah. There you go.
All right.
You got it holding.
Yeah,
You got it holding here. Correct. Everybody,
Get everybody up.
I saw one in the hallway. I don't know what it was.
Why can't we just put it back on those carts?
I just think it moves better
want to
without
slide
it
it,
falling
you
in.
slide.
Oh, I'll slide. From this point on, slide it, son, bitch.
You strap it. You strap it. Ready?
Slide it.
Ready?
Hold it. I know. That's what we're trying to do.
Side first. You gotta move this side in here. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah, ready? Slide it. 1, 2, 3.
That whole thing was made to slide.
Oh, good.
That's what we were. No, they made it to slide it down some stairs and everything.
Why do you have 43 years old?
I'm a giant fan. You know what I'm saying? Well, that was different. Got plywood too.
Yeah, we can get that out of the way.
You just screw it on, and I give it a jizzy. You know, to the
Oh,
frame.
to move it, right?
Yeah. If you screw the piece on there, it's like.
Oh, you hold it in flex, yeah.
Even if you had a scrap piece there and there, I turn this thing so rigid.
Yeah, when I was cutting this part here.
Yeah. Sure. Just like when they frame it, just put one on either end. On one side.
How was your drive getting here?
It's only 8 hours.
I hear you.
It ain't long. Slowly, we're doing in small increments.
Okay.
And walk it.
One, ready?
That's here. Now come back this way and turn. Everybody on that end. There you go. Keep going.
Oh.
Keep going.
Liking it.
You liking it? Turn it. It's moving nicely. It's moving nicely. Okay. Now straighten it back this way. Come back this way.
Caesar just watch out.
1 second.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're fine there.
Just watch your foot too.
Yeah, watch that hole.
Ready?
All right, hold on. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. There she goes.
You got shit out the car.
Yep, no, he's fine. That's fine. He needs to swivel that. Come back. Keep coming. Keep coming. All right, right there. Now you turn your
There's
card.
that hole over there also, don't forget.
Okay, you turn your card
Yep.
when we get ready to turn. So you're gonna push and pull this way. Push and pull.
Ready?
Woo! Look at that, look at there.
All right, hold on.
All right.
Think about this for a second. We gotta straighten it out. There's some. Four. What's hidden?
Wait, here, that PVC you got the
The next round, four.
I heard a little crunch.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Come on.
Kamora,
Yeah.
you broke it?
No, you crunched it, but.
You crunched it? Saltwateraquarium.com got you, Jeff. Saltwater Aquarium got you, man. You gotta love those
Just another
guys.
600.
You know, just another 6.
4 inches.
4 inches, guys.
4 inches. Yeah. Whoa, stop.
Whoa, what else
That
is
was
getting
only an inch
crushed?
and a half, so. I'm getting fucking crushed.
Oh no, it's the pipe. This pipe right here, is it? Pull it back, guys. Pull it back.
Oh my god, yeah, you could have snapped the whole fucking summer.
Pull it back.
Oh, yeah, see, that's a lot cheaper than the
Go
Kamora.
ahead, guys. Go ahead, guys.
All the way? Stop.
Stop.
Oh, I gotta give you the length of what I need you guys to come now, so we got 3.5 inches to go, so. Push it back 2 inches to me.
Go slow. To you.
Hold on.
Good.
This is something here.
Not again, something. Another inch and a half. Oh, okay. Almost there. Put the bushing on. I'm 1 inch here.
And I'll be on this side.
I don't have the T in.
Okay.
And then on the other end of the T, with the valves.
Okay.
So later on, I mean, you want to say pipe?
Yeah, because he didn't do that.
Here you go, Kevin.
This one's just gonna go straight.
Try to
And then, hey,
Need the sauce to put this on. Put the valve here.
you got the corner for Joseph? Huh? Yeah, you're gonna just roll it.
Start getting heavy, just watch your toes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know, I got that. I got steel toe.
This is reinforced corners.
Yeah, that's
Double. Yeah, all right, reinforced. There you go.
See what happened was. So we're gonna get the floor over there.
Woo! Y'all look like y'all struggling.
Don't trip over those
All right.
boards.
Don't trip. All right, so I got it. Ready? There we go. Ready?
Again, 1, 2, 3.
Ready?
All right, go.
Don't worry about this.
We got it.
1, 2, 3, go.
Keep going.
1, 2, 3, go.
All right.
Now we're gonna go back that way to you guys. Right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
All right, don't worry about it. We're gonna get more people.
1,
We need it this way.
2, 3, go.
All right. One more push this way, and then we're gonna even it out, and then we'll fix this wood. Well, now you know how to do it. I mean, you know what it takes.
So that's the pump, that's something that's going down.
The big stuff.
Yeah. Right now, I can't fit.
We can't because he's going to take out this and put across corner beam here, corner beam there, corner beam there. That's going to stay the same, but all this is going to be, he could do corners and all that, and he's changing out these legs, guys. So he's extending his height. All right, guys, so a lot of you already know that I was getting rid of the beast. That's right. So the beast has landed, and I know a lot of you are wondering, where did the beast go? Well, it's here in New York, and I think we have a happy customer. Also, this customer also needs to get rid of his old tank. So He's going to be getting rid of I think of 300 gallons in a couple months. So if you guys see this video, I suggest you jump on it. If you're in the New York area and you're looking for a new tank, definitely jump on it. But first things first, here's the new owner. Here's the beast. So if you guys follow, what's your YouTube channel, Jeff? Jeff's Reef Tank. So you guys are going to be able to get content on the beast still. The beast is not leaving the circle of trust. So if you guys want to follow Jeff's Reef Tank and see what his plans on the beast, I suggest you do that, because it should be some pretty good content. What's your plans for this tank, Jeff?
Basically, I'm going to start 100% new. Everything here in the 300 is going to remain. More than likely, I'll be transferring fish, but other than that, you guys probably see some actually the starfish and everything in the background in the glass. So it's time to start a new system. So this is why I contacted Rico and arranged for him to bring this to New York City. So it's going to be 100% new build. This is roughly 5 years old. This is my second tank. The other one I had for 15 years. So,
15? Jeez!
Yeah. So it's been a while in the reefing hobby, and I think this is going to be one of the ultimate builds. A lot of new equipment has to go into it, and a lot more time and aquascaping and everything like that. So yeah, it's going to keep me busy.
All right.
Roughly around 20 years I've been in this hobby. It's something that I picked up, when I had my first apartment. I brought a tank. It was actually a tabletop, octagon-shaped, 100-gallon tank. When I brought it from an aquarium shop on Flatbush Avenue in Brooklyn, they basically said all I can do is like goldfish and stuff and freshwater. So I went across the street and I saw saltwater for the first time and the reef tank, and I fell in love with that. So I actually had that built out. So the table tank, I ran lines through the floor and behind my couch, and I had a sump. That's when the bio box first came out. I got one of those and put it in, and the thing was cycled in a month, and I was off to the races and putting frags and getting coral as well.
So what's that's awesome. What's your plan as far as what would you do different from that aquarium to the beast? What are some of the lessons that you've learned for new hobbyists coming in this hobby that you can share with us? Like tips, tricks, what are you going to do different and why you're going to do different things from what you've done with the tank behind you to the beast?
Gotcha. So one of them is definitely taking a lot slower. This is a very big build, and just getting things going and getting things going the right way. I'm going to have to pay close attention to my water filtration. I'm here in a facility in Brooklyn, and it's a lot of old, basically an old shipyard, so there's a lot of old plumbing and everything like that. So getting a really good filtration system for my RO setup is going to be very important to make sure I put the right water in it, because definitely I can tell that the water is a little rusty, and I want to make sure that it's filtered out with the right equipment. So that'd be one. Second is holding bins. I'm going to need a lot bigger holding bins. It's using the 44-gallon brutes and the float switches, and had my fair share of water spills on the floor and everything like that. So getting a system really that's automated, that I don't have to touch it, to make sure it's done, and it continuously just fills up on its own. And when I need water or I need salt water, be ready to go. So those are two things, and just continuing to be careful with the livestock. Knock on wood, I really had no fish issues. I always quarantine my fish before I put them in the main displays. So this time I'll be finding a way to introduce all the fish at once, especially the aggressive fish, like tangs and stuff like that. So I may have them in separate different systems and put them into the big build, in one shot to make sure that they're all new to the tank, and nobody really takes a good foothold for any of the real estate and starts the aggression. So
I don't know if you'll have that much aggression when it comes to what you have. I mean, I think they're going to feel like they're at, I don't know, Disneyland. What do you think?
It's definitely a whole lot more room than my 300. My 300 was actually a tall one, so it was only 2 feet wide, and this is 4 feet wide by 8 feet long, so it's a monster.
It's a monster. So, do you plan on adding new fish to this system, new livestock?
Definitely new fish, new livestock.
How many fish you think you're looking? I mean, like, how many fish you have currently? You think in that system there?
There's roughly 40 fish in here altogether. I'm gonna at least have to triple or possibly quadruple that.
Triple or quadruple?
Yeah.
Woo. So any special fish then that you're going to look at for this, or just kind of what you have and just doubling up or tripling up on the current fish?
So I like tangs, and right now there's only 2 yellows in there, so I'm going to be getting a lot more. They just bring a nice splash of color. And
so Caribbean tangs or the blue tangs, you know?
Yeah, so yellow tangs, and you know, possibly I have a pretty big hippo in there. He's gonna stay. But yeah, like definitely some more tangs, all of the different types of tangs. It's something I'll be adding in.
What about Antheus? I see you have quite a few Antheus in there.
Yeah, I like Antheus. The square spot Antheus are the larger ones. Those are you know, just really nice color to them, and they have a lot of activity. So I like those. This is the female here.
I see.
And,
she's beautiful too.
Yeah, definitely. So yep. But we got a couple of pyramid butterflies in here as well. So anything that I really couldn't put in this fish, put in this tank due to the size, I'm going to be going ahead and adding it to the new build.
So
basically, the sky's the limit here.
So any new? I see you running Apex, and you got battery backups, and I understand we just moved this tank out the way so the beast can go where that tank used to be. So you got the Trident. You got any new equipment that you're thinking about? I mean, replacing or adding something different that you don't have? I don't know.
Changing and cleaning filter socks has been one of the parts of the hobby that I really didn't like. So either getting rid of them or possibly going to Clarity or some type of that filtration system.
Okay.
So to make sure that you know, is something that I can keep in the tank and it'll be automatic. Change the rolls, and I'm going to see what I can do to adopt that into the sump.
Okay. So I think that might answer a lot of questions. I mean, any last minute advice to anybody new into the hobby?
Yeah, I would definitely say research, you know, and follow somebody whose tank you can really see that it's doing well, and see, you know, follow somebody with experience and use their tank as an example. You know, and that would be a good guide to listen to that person and follow what they're doing. Maybe not everything they're doing, but follow what they're doing and just get an understanding of principles.
So would you say, like, get an understanding and then kind of experiment it yourself, like kind of get the feed from somebody experienced, but ultimately, you know, you put your own tweak on it and see what's going to work for you.
Right. But the basics, like, you know, to make sure that don't do any spraying around your tanks. All of this livestock in here obviously can be affected by ammonia, so don't clean it with any cleansers. You know, we have people here in my office that have to make sure to tell them don't spray any aerosols and stuff like that. So tips like that, you know, the average person wouldn't realize it affects the tank. It definitely affects the tank. So you know, other than that, just you know, taking it slow and watching your lighting. A par meter is something that I didn't use for a while until I started recently. And honestly, I think that's, you know, I saw the most growth once I was able to dial in my par on my radions here. So that's something that I'm going to be playing with a little more and getting it to the right levels. Because at one point I was running T5s, hybrid fixtures. So that transition from T5s to radions it's a whole nother level. So, you know, maybe get the par much lower and you know, and really you can see the difference in the flow. So, and the calcium reactor, definitely you can see the differences. They started sucking up more calcium.
Well, yeah, speaking of that calcium reactor, I know you got the Geo 818. I'm going to be honest, buddy, I think it has to be upgraded.
Yeah. A whole lot of upgrades.
Yeah, a whole lot of upgrades, because I mean, you're with the sump as well. The sump is probably close to, I don't know, 2 something, maybe 300 in the sump. Right along with this 550, you're looking like 850 total water volume. But yeah, that's something else you have to consider. So there's definitely a lot of upgrades you still got to do. I mean, what I mean by upgrades is like you can transfer your apex and all that over here, but maybe refocus on the protein skimmer, calcium reactor, stuff like that. Just really minor. More lights, obviously you need more lights. So who do you like to shop through?
Well,
honestly,
I'm in New York City,
Dishonest.
so
Yeah.
you know, I found most of my purchases were through different distributors before, but Saltwater Aquarium is you place the order at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you get a ship ticket by 5, and it's on its way, and it's here in a day or two.
So
that's
speaking of
something
that, you're not the only person that said that. A couple people are saying they just love how fast. So you say that's probably one of the main reasons that the speed.
Yeah, speed is
Which is very crucial in this hobby too, by the way, you know, because as hobbyists, we teach patient, but let me tell you, we
need something.
When we need it, and we want it now. So as fast as possible.
Right.
So all right, Jeff. Well, I just want to thank you for your time. I just want to say thank you for taking the beast and giving it a new home and all that stuff, man. I can't wait. I hope you invite me back to come and film this when this is, you know, up and running.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So.
And I want to say thank you for you know, putting this out to your followers, and
yeah,
you know, as you know from the beginning of this tank, you know, you helped me out with my hair algae and the different issues that I was facing. So
yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Good to have you in a hobby, and you know, you give an honest truth, and you're a real person, and
yeah,
you know, for those who can relate to that, that's really commendable.
I think you just said the key word, for those who can relate to that.
Absolutely.
Because I'm not the easiest guy to get along with. So just want to say thanks, Jeff. Thank you for our time. Thank you for having us out here. Wife's over here. She's just not minding us at all. So, all right, well, thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you, and see you soon.